Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name's Bobby Waldron, and coming up in this video we're going to be taking a look at Bronco Models A13 Mark II Cruiser Tank Mark 4A. It's the early or late production. Bronco Models haven't really done many box reviews of Bronco Models, but they do appear to be a really good company for doing armoured vehicles. Comes in actually rather a big box for what is kind of like a bit of a smallish tank. We do have around the side open, as you can see, we've got it shows that we have photo etch in here and decals, and we've got about 3 markings to choose from. So just open this up. Right, oops, sorry, not the camera. Let's start off with some instructions. Instructions are, we've got a nice colour going on here. It's in nice sort of satin, good quality paper. And moving through just nice and quickly, we do have that track link type thing where we build each and every little track link. I personally prefer it. It is a bit tedious, but it does look better in the end. And moving along, there isn't really much to kind of write home about. You know, we've got photo etch where it shows the parts go in. We have got bits of colour here and there, which is telling you like cut this off and those kind of things. And moving along, as I say, it's really just a tank. There isn't like any like major options with this. Not really any choices, I do believe. There you go. But the markings, they do look rather cool. We have this sort of splinter type camo going on, with different sort of colours in different theatres of war and everything. Actually no, there's 4 sets of markings here. There you go, 4 sets of markings, rather nice there. So moving along, we will start off with, one second, let's start off with our first couple of sprues. Right, well, first off, this is the hull section. As you can see, there's just like no detail going on here, but according to the instructions, we're going to be putting all sorts of plates around this, and it's going to make it look nice. The underside, we do have a nice bit of detail going on underneath, which we have sort of panels and all sorts of bolts and everything going on there. Next sprue, we have all our road wheels and everything. We also have some drive wheels as well. Again, they're looking rather detailed. It's looking rather crisp. We're looking like not much flash. Right? I mean, this kit was new tooled in 2008. This particular kit, I do believe, was released in 2010. But moving along with some more pieces here, we have the main top of the hull. We have all sorts of bits of detail going on here. We've got recessed panel lines, air vents, recessed grooves, raised bolts and raised rivets and everything. And again, I mean, I am seeing tiny bits of flash, but it really, you know, you can't really knock the kit for just like that little bit of a bit of flash here and there. Generally, it's looking rather tidy. Looking at the turret, you do get 2 turrets with this kit, by the way, and I think it's this one that we use. But hopefully, as you can see, you know, we've got nice, let's just say the plastic is, you know, nice, smooth. It's not going to need a sanding. I am sadly seeing a little bit of a sink mark. Hopefully you can just see it there. A little bit of sink mark, so you're probably going to want to fill that and sand that. There is what appears to be almost maybe another 2 on this side. So, you know, a little bit of a sink mark problem there, but we've got good detail going on with rivets and bolts and everything going on there. Just moving around, you know, gun mantlets and all sorts of kind of spaced armor going on with all this like mega nuts and bolts going on all the way around. Quickly moving along, let's just get out a bunch more sprues. We have, again here, we have lots of different sort of types of gun mantlets. I haven't really looked at the instructions completely yet, but it does look like we're potentially going to have all sorts of slight modifications actually. So there are, hopefully there is going to be a couple of options here, either that or you know, there's different kit releases for different versions and they're just putting all the pieces on one sprue, but we're only going to end up using one, because we do, like I did say, you do get another turret with this, which is probably for a different version. But yeah, you know, the pieces are looking rather cool. Ejector pin marks, they don't seem too bad actually. They do seem to be in places that, you know, it's you know, not going to be a big issue. I think I did see one or two somewhere, but it wasn't such a big issue. And again, this is just like another turret with all sorts of other pieces. Whether we use them all or not, I don't know. We'll have to really look at the instructions. We then have some side skirts, hopefully, as you can see, same sort of level of detail going on throughout the kit. We have some more road wheels here. You know, there does seem to be a lot of pieces going on with this kit where it's sort of duplicated for different versions. Where's it gone? Then we have our track links, which there are just absolutely loads of them. I think there's something like 260 per track we've got to do, and they are rather small. You know, if you can just see the size of my finger to one of these, it's going to be a little bit on the tedious side. But I do like it when you put all the track links together, because you can have the track flow the way you want it. Sort of the same as if you got, say, the metal versions of tracks. It does that same sort of thing. But yeah, it can be quite tedious. Love it or hate it. There are a few more sprues in the box, but I don't want to bore you too much with just showing you every single sprue there is. I think you get the general idea of the kind of quality we're taking on here. Then we have our decals. Now our decals, they're actually looking rather matte. They all seem to be in registry. They are they do feel to be a nice size. They could be good decals. They are from this is, you know, Bronco models is like from the not the Middle East, sorry, like China, Japan, Taiwan, somewhere there or something. So their decals are normally not very the best, but again, I've not used Bronco models before, so who knows. You can't really tell with decals until you actually get them out and use them. Moving along, we do get a couple of clear parts. They're looking, you know, quite good. Doesn't seem like much of a problem there. And then we've got some photo etch and some tiny little pieces here. I'm not sure exactly what these pieces are for, these little tiny ones, but they are mega tiny. Hopefully, as you can see there, I have to check the instructions. Then we have our photo etch. Hopefully, as you can see here, it is looking, well, it's feeling, you know, nice and thin. It's not feeling like it's thick and it just takes you forever to try and somehow you know, get it off of the fret. But yeah, we have, I think it's like we've got some drive wheel stuff going on there, slight little side skirt enhancements and vents and stuff, which should enhance the model quite well. We've also got another photo etch fret as well, which is, you know, nice and cool. It's not like a little gimmick where you get, say, this bit of photo etch that you can get with kits. You know, we have got, you know, quite a bit of photo etch there, which then brings us to cost. The cost here in the UK is about £31.99, which is you know, sort of expensive. I mean, this armored vehicle isn't going to turn out to be a big armored vehicle. I mean, you can sort of see the size that we've got here. You know, it's sort of like a medium tank kind of thing. Maybe it's a bit overpriced, but then anything that comes from China, Japan way does seem to get taxed, or lots of different middlemen, and the prices seem to go up by the time it gets to the UK. But then you do get quite a bit of photo etch with this, and the kit does look You know, it does look actually rather good. It looks like it's going to be a nice, well detailed kit. Hopefully it'll go together rather good. So yeah, I'm highly recommending this, and it's a tank I wouldn't mind actually adding to my collection as well. So I am well impressed with this kit, and I hope you're also impressed with this kit, and maybe you might want to go out and buy it. So you know, until next time, my name's Bobby Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed.